Can we get Eric a kill? No, we don't even really want to. We're just gonna armor break this guy now. Oh wait, I almost clicked the wrong thing. Smack! He has no armor. That's pretty funny, actually. So you can just bring Luden in here to one-shot that guy. Let's do it. Because why not? Easy one-shot. And we're in a pretty good situation here if we want to keep fighting. Because all of our people are still pretty high health. Irsa's off to the side in actually a good way. Oh, we might have to run her back around. So maybe we skip a couple turns to run her somewhere useful. And give this kill to someone who isn't Moger. Rest, regain a willpower. Rest. Irsa doesn't need the kill either, but we definitely want her closer in is the main thing, so we'll have her come right here. We want Eric to get 2 willpower and use Rally. Give 4 back to Irsa. And we'll give Luden the kill, because why not? Yeah, we can absolutely kill a few more in this position. Yeah, just 2 more too? Oh, nice. Oh, I should have repositioned these 2, but... oh well. All's good. We can just move him right here. Yeah, this is going to be fine. We've got a really nice front line here with nothing really to worry about. Hakun is again off to the side in an awkward place, but we really don't want him getting the kills anyway, so that's fine. We're just going to put him over here as a wall, just to make sure they don't circle around us. Okay. We can pretty heavily break both of their armors. Irsa can not slag them both without also hurting me. So let's see, do we want to attack these guys yet? We can armor break this other one. We kind of want to put her like right over here. Maybe. They use up so much of her exertion though. Ah! Uses so much willpower to get her right here. This is a great spot for her to be standing, but it uses up 3 of her 5 willpower right now. Jesus. See, where can he move to? Yeah, because if I put her here or here, this guy can actually move around. I guess here is fine. He can't get to us there, so let's just put her here because it only uses 2 exertion. And now let's break this guy's armor. Let's bring him down to just 3 armor. Okay, now he's down to just 2 armor. Oh, we can just bring Eric over here and have him rally someone. Let's have him rally Moger. Just kind of on a whim. Around he moves. Let's give Luden this kill. Does he have 2 exertion? Yes, he does. I could even do Impale, but... wait, does Impale do normal strength damage? I think it does. I think Impale is the more fun way to do this. Let's do it. Because now anywhere he moves, he dies. Whose turn is it? Moger? Oh, Moger can't even move. So, just do a quick armor break here. He moves and he dies. So we're on pillage. We're just going to bring Hakan over to here. And Fasolt up to here and give Fasolt this kill. I forget if Fasolt needed this kill, but we're giving it to him anyways. 2 fighters and 14 Varl down. Okay. Nice. Not bad. How much renown did we get for that? 11, not bad, not bad. Some previous battles I've gotten like 20 renown from one battle. Alright, what's going on? I had one eye on the fight. Next time I look down, dredge are swarming into the courtyard. Can't tell how many more are waiting out there. But it's a lot. If we're getting back across the bridge, it'll be a fight. Any options? Not really, unless you want to wade into that valley. We're going to have to leave the same way we came in. I think we should take a look at this. Nearby, the man had been bundled and laid near a short wall. You think he's a mender? Oh, we've heard something about the menders so far. Like a little bit about the menders has been mentioned so far this game. That raises more questions than it answers. That's right. I knew his look was familiar. The Spellweavers and Ridgehorn. Why? Maybe they knew something about what's happening. If he's going to tell us anything, we need to get out of here alive. But I don't need rest. I'm actually good. None of my people are injured. So let's go. Hold on, we got a lot of tired and wounded Hakun. This is going to be rough. Each day we wait means more dredge or another ambush, or we get snowed in. A heavy snow may act in our favor if we can get past the first line of dredge and lose the rest. I agree. Don't have any intention of staying here. Loon on my side. We can't cut and run on this one. There's one way out. If anyone falls, they'll be left behind. Let's ask Luden. I actually so generally Luden is the asshole of the story, and most people dislike him a ton. But I think we can have a friendship and alliance with Luden. I think his only problem is that he's never had a true friend in his whole life. So let's ask him what he would do. Let the wounded ones... Wow, he's brutal. We need rest. We're going to make it out of this. Shall I have Varl carry you on their shoulders as well? No, I agree with him. Let's fight. If we're doing this now, we need an approach. We can't just go up there swinging. Okay, this will be another prepare for war thing. We are ready. What's our approach? Bait the dredge into attacking and wear them down. Break through the front lines and don't stop. Send the shieldbangers forward and fight defensively. Go all out, strike hard, and drive them off. Send a diversion to draw their attention and escape. I think the safest way to do it is always to send out the shield bangers first. That's kind of how I play the actual battles. Is I put my shield guys in front, and I poke at them from behind. So if we send the shield bangers forward, and just fight as defensively as possible, killing all of them that come to us, we have a lot of Varl and a lot of fighters left over still. We've had very minimal losses this whole time. So we still have 1,000 Varl. So I feel like that probably means we can face up to 2,000 dredge pretty safely. Maybe 1,500 dredge. I don't know. I don't know at what point, what the exact ratio of Varl to dredge is. But I feel like we can face a lot of dredge as an army pretty safely without many losses. But I don't think that means we just strike hard right away, because we don't actually know how many there are. What happens if I hit 3? The line of shield bangers, we might be able to force a lot of shield bangers. I think there's a typo here. A lines of shield bangers, we might be able to force their way over the narrow pass and put us in a much better position. I'm not spacing out here, right? A lines of shield bangers, we might be able to force their way. I feel like something was misworded here and nobody caught it. Depends on how many of them there are out there. So we have... Could work as long as everyone sticks to the plan and there aren't more dredge than we expect. We'll make a big show of force. If we split into groups and meet up again at Schlid, we're less likely to be surrounded. Bait them into attacking. Right, if we can get enough of them to split off, we could handle them a lot easier. Otherwise, well, that's how we'd usually deal with a bunch of dredge. You're right, though. The old methods might still be the best, and if we can win this fight on our own terms, then we won't have anyone following us all the way to Grofheim. Send a diversion. Hate to admit it, but this might be the safest option. I just wouldn't expect to see them again. He gets a strange expression on his face. I'll lead, he says. I can make sure you and the others escape. Consider other options. So we're not going to do that, actually. I definitely don't want to do that one. That's the one that I'm opposed to doing. But, so I guess it becomes a debate between these three, I suppose. No, I don't want to break through the front lines and not stop, because anyone who gets left behind is just screwed. anyone who falls in any way is just definitely screwed. I don't want to bait the dredge into attacking and wear them down. We don't need to do that. That would just waste time and allow more dredge to come. So it's between these two, whether we think we just attack them as hard as we can and hopefully get rid of all of them just in a reasonably, or whether we actually play a little more defensively, try to bring them to us, or try to fight them on our own terms as we go out without actually just waiting. So we're still getting some movement happening. We're still getting out of here. So yeah, it's between 3 and 4. So 3 or 4? You got to give me 3 or 4. You said the second, but the second is 2, and 2 I'm not doing. It's whether I do 3 or 4. Okay. Defensively, the second I said. Okay. All right. Let's do that. Okay, let's be a little more passive, a little more smart about this. Send the shield bangers forward and fight defensively. Okay, yes, we're doing this. Your shield bangers gather together at the front of the group. What is my chair on? No, okay, we're good. And push forward through bashing maces and exploding shrapnel. With few casualties, the caravan has crossed the land bridge. Now it remains to fight your way out. Okay, as Moga predicted, they surround you from every direction, and you start cracking heads as soon as the shields give way to the crush of enemies pushing past. Okay. Oh, right, Luden is injured. Luden is still injured from before. We haven't actually rested at all. I might have wanted to rest for Luden, but I think we're going to be okay. Okay, they have us surrounded. 10-15? Oh, shoot. Okay, we're putting Hakan on this guy. We're just going to try to smack him for 8 immediately. Oh, so we have a slinger over here. We want to kill this slinger real fast. Okay, so let's take a look here. I don't like how this fight looks, honestly. They can get to our backlines way too easily. We're going to need to find... it's these 3 slingers that are most worrying. So I think we put Moger up to there. We put Fasolt up in the way of these 2 guys. They're often going to be able to put down bombs that we can't run away from as well. So this one is a 9-9, that's an 8-8. This is actually the most important one to kill, though. This is the one who can do a lot of stuff. So we want to just murder this guy as fast as possible. And we're going to keep her back, ready to slag and burn where we need her. Yeah, here's a fine place for her to be. I think this is the best setup we can do right now. Because we can hope... So on our second turn is going to be him coming up and crippling this guy. Our first turn is going to be him going up and smacking this guy's armor for a bunch. And also being ready to counterattack. Our third turn is going to be him hopefully provoking this guy so he can't get any other better attacks off. And then we'll get her to slag and burn. So actually, will they all have moved? No, one of them won't have moved by the time she gets a turn. Hopefully we'll have a good slag and burn for her to go to. That's definitely the hope. The hope is a good slag and burn for her. That's going to be what gets us really into this fight. So